What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel, and also to the third iteration of the. I guess I'm just gonna make it a series, a whole bunch of cards that I keep finding. It's never. I'm hoping that it never ends. But yeah, I guess the third iteration of this new series I'm talking about is. I'm probably just gonna stick with something like it can do that too. That'll be like the title and the thumbnail. For the most part, it is mostly hidden or forgotten effects that are in Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like what do I mean by that exactly? But basically, it's I guess like what it boils down to. I guess I was thinking about at work is a card that is usually known for one key effect. Like there's usually just one key effect or one use that it has, but it also has either another effect or it has an actual effect that either might be useful or might not be useful. So, like I said, if you like the type of content, the type of content that I have going on here, go ahead and please like and subscribe. I'm still trying to get the giveaway going to 100 subscribers. And without all that out the way, let's go ahead and jump into the first card. Is Wind Up Carrier Zenmaity. Now, this card right here is pretty much known for just enabling the hand loop, enabling the FTK. But something that you probably didn't know is that this card actually allows you to recycle wind up monsters. So let's go ahead and read its entire effect. So, two level 3 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach one XYZ material from this card. Special summon one wind-up monster from your hand or deck. Alright, so that's it. That's pretty much all you need to know about this card. That's like the best part of it. But here's the forgotten or hidden effect about it. When a face-up wind-up monster on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can detach one XYZ material from this card to target that monster, return that target to the hand. So essentially, on top, like that's actually not that bad because it none of it is none of it is really a hard once per turn. So it's like you can basically detach one Exo for this card, and then you could target the monster and bring it back to your hand. I know I just said that, but it's like if you know, like for example, if you have another wind up monster die and there's like a shark in your graveyard and you want to try to continue to combo off, you could actually use the effect to bring the shark back all in the same turn. So it's not like that big utility, but that is just something to think about. That like a broken card like that has another effect that's not as broken, but it's still kind of useful. All right, so continuing on with a Blackwing card. So Blackwing Gofu the Vague Shadow. This card right here is essentially known for it's known for its role in the tier 0 spiral deck, to where you summon Gofu and you get 2 tokens. I guess there was other decks that would kind of like really like use Gofu because like getting 2 tokens in a Link Arrow was very good. So let's just go over the effect. The effect's pretty long. Cannot be normal summon / set. Must first be special summoned from your hand while you control no monsters. When this card is special summoned from the hand, you can special summon 2 Vague Shadow tokens. And then, they're winged beasts, blah, blah, blah. They cannot be attributed or used as synchro summon material. That's pretty much all you need to know about this card. You summon it, you summon him, and you get 2 tokens. You essentially get 3 monsters, and you go into a link play. But here's the effect that people forget about. You can banish this card and one other. You can banish this card and one or more not. Wow, Jesus Christ! And one or more face-up non-tuner you control. Then target one Blackwing Synchro monster in your graveyard, whose level equals the total levels the banished monster had on the field. Special summon it, and if you do, it's treated as a tuner. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get like a better quality on my screen. They're looking all freaking little bit blurry over here. I need to have to get a better quality picture here. But yeah, anyway, so basically what it's saying, see, like it's also so it's I really forgot that even like some parts of the effect I'm even learning for the first time. This is one that I knew it had another effect, but I didn't know it was an effect like this. It's not like super broken, but it is pretty good. It's it basically allows you to, you can banish it's him and then another face of non-tuner. So it's like it basically allows you to use the tokens that you could. I'm pretty sure you can use the tokens, and then you can use him, and then like the levels will equal the total level of the banished monster, and then special summon it, and then I think you let's see, you can contribute some, you can target banish one face up non-tuner monster control. Yes, okay, yeah. You special summon it from the graveyard. See, look at this. This is actually a perfect example. Like, I remember using this card back in Spiral format, and I am literally learning for the first time the entirety of this effect. So here's a perfect example of a card that people are just like, Gofu, I use it to summon to summon 2 tokens and that's it. No, it actually has like a crazy second effect that people never even got to use just because people rather use it for a tier 0 format. Alright, Black Rose Dragon. Now here's one that is very, very straightforward. Everyone knows what this card does. You summon it and it just destroys the field, blows the field, bam, it's over. So let's go and read the effect if I'm able to read the effect. When this card is synchro summoned, you can destroy all cards in the field. Okay, that's straightforward. Once per turn, you can banish 1 plant monster from your graveyard, then target 1 defense position monster your opponent controls, change that target to face-up attack position, and if you do, its attack becomes 0 until the end of this turn. Now, this one is a very popular card, so that's why I put it right in the middle. Like, there's probably a lot of people that, yeah, of course I know, blah, blah, if you remember the anime. But if you know this card strictly from competitive play, you're like when we first found out that this card had that effect, if this is the first time, or maybe like you found out like a couple years ago, whatever it is, you just think like, what is up with that? Does that ever come up? Has it ever been used? There's probably someone. There's gonna be someone who's gonna say, oh yeah, I use it all the time, or I've used it this, but for the most part, no. 99% of the time, this card is coming out to destroy the field. So that second effect is something that people don't even give like a second glance at. You just see the ability to synchro summon level 7, and you just go Black Rose Dragon, destroy the field, bam, life goes on. So yeah, that's pretty much like a perfect example of a forgotten effect. This thing be able to turn the attack of monsters to 0. Alright, and for number 2, I have number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. Now, this one right here is one of the rank 8 negate monsters that usually put up with all your wombo combos in your dragon decks. Let's go and try to get through this effect. Alright, 2 level 8 monsters. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when a spell card or effect is activated on the field, you can negate that effect, and if you do, attach that card to this card as Equity material. So that's pretty much what this card is known for. It is known for being able to negate a spell card on the field. Negate whatever you want. It's very, very good, especially if your opponent only has 2 spell cards and you know which one you really need to stop. So that's good. Okay. So here's the part that people probably overlook for the most part. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, change the attack target to this card, and perform damage calculation. If a face-up XYZ monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach 1 face-up XYZ material. You can detach 1 face-up XYZ. We could target 1 face-up XYZ monster you control. It gains attack equal to one of those destroyed monsters' original attack. So essentially, what it is that it is able to, like, oh my god, see here, I'm already forgetting. You can target 1 face-up monster you control. So it gains attack. It is a complete attack gainer. This does come up a lot, so this isn't really that much of too forgotten, but a lot of the times, especially with people that are not really trying to read a lot, they ask you, what does it do? Oh, it's going to negate a spell, and then like, okay, well, I'm going to attack over it, and they completely don't even think that it has an effect that could actually gain itself attack. So sometimes this does come up, and if you forget this can very much turn the game around, especially if you really need to get the spell card off. Alright, and then the last card I have on here is a card that is it's a perfect example. Probably a lot of you have run into this situation where like someone tells you this and you think it's impossible. No, that's not how it works, and you found that it does work like that. But for the last card, you've probably seen it up here, is Macro Cosmos. Okay, Macro Cosmos. Check this out. When this card resolves, you can special summon 1 Helios the Primordial Sun from your hand or deck. Bam. This thing allows you to special summon a monster from the deck. And yeah, I'm gonna finish the effect. While this card is face up on the field, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. That is exactly what this card's known for. The card is known for banishing cards. You use it to banish stuff. No one really, like, there's very few times, but like no one really is using this card to summon Helios the Primordial Sun. But there are situations where you can negate this card with card effects that allow you to negate special summons. So one of the more popular ones is Solemn Warning. You could if they have Macrocosmos and you really can't have that Macrocosmos on the board, you could activate Solemn Warning and you can negate the Macrocosmos even if they don't have the monster in the even if they don't have the monster in their deck. just because it includes the effect to special summon a monster, it just gives you that chance to have that interaction. So with that right there, it is just something crazy to where this card is another perfect example of a card where people just completely know it for one thing, and that's just banishing cards. And then when you read it, you're like, oh wait, wait, it does that too. So yeah, guys, thanks for thanks for being here with me. That's pretty much gonna be it. I'll probably gonna have a list with another 5 cards maybe next week. Hopefully you'll be there with us when I do that. Until then, peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.